a January transfer window. Even when you have Jesus and Havertz, everybody was complaining. Imagine when both of them are out. 2 games in a row, Arsenal have not scored a goal. Somewhere Manchester winning that game against Tottenham 2 goals, 1 goal to nil. The second goal was cancelled. When Haaland scored that second goal, it was cancelled. So Haaland scoring a goal in the Premier League. Manchester United came back after they fell. They considered the first goal. It was a crazy goal. The first goal was crazy. How they considered the first goal, but they came back to score 3 goals to make it 3-2 against Ipswich Town. Good morning, guys. Welcome to Vote Sports on Vote 104.3 FM. My name is Godwin, and I'm here with my A team to talk about these Premier League games and other games that happen everywhere in Europe. Good morning, John. How are you?
Fine, thank you. Feeling fine, feeling funky, feeling cool. We are heading for the second position and nobody can stop me.
John, calm down now.
We are heading for the second position and nobody can stop me.
No, you must be heading for 5 in a row.
I'm heading for the second
You're
position.
heading for 5 in a row.
And nobody can stop me, by the way. We are still 4 in a row. Thank you.
Okay, good morning, Nancy. How are you?
I'm good. Comeback Kings have done their job. When they tell you Comeback Kings, even with the red card, this is time
United fans, come and carry on. So
this is when you ask me a question like, did they show character? Because with red card, with the 1 man down, you still played to the best of your ability, and you got the result you needed. That is
not
showing,
the full story of the game, man.
That is showing
That's not the full story
character.
of the game.
Anything we like,
because you started that game in the second half.
And they came back in the first half. Welcome to the show, guys. Let's not get into Man United this early. Let's talk about small children first. All the people that used to win 1-0. Let's talk about them first.
Okay, I'll give you. Remember, guys, we are live on YouTube at Vote FM Sports. You can go there, join us live, and probably drop your comments. I will read your comments live here in the studio. Okay, the results of yesterday's game. Manchester United winning against Ipswich Town 3-2. Nottingham Forest and Arsenal playing 0-0. Tottenham 0, Manchester City 1. Brentford and Everton played 1-1. Good results for Everton. They have been getting results everywhere since Moyes took over. Then finally, Liverpool beating Newcastle 2-0. I think let's start with the big one. Let's start with them because obviously Liverpool are winning this league. There's nobody that is stopping them. It's not possible for Arsenal for anybody to catch them again.
There's a headline I saw that said it's a procession rather than a race. It's a procession rather than a race. So the question is, at which person's stadium are we going to hand them over the title, right? It's a procession rather than a race because the race ended yesterday for all the contenders, especially Arsenal, which is very heartbreaking. I said sometime in this show that copium is the opium of Arsenal fans, right? I think I was wrong. It's a mixture of opium that is going to be all right. Havertz will keep scoring. We'll keep doing without a striker. With a harsh mixture of copium, the reality that set in yesterday when you saw yourself go 13 points behind Liverpool. It's a mixture of these two that is the opium of Arsenal fans. And I think we should start seeing placards of Arteta out right now at Emirates Stadium, man.
It's crazy what Arsenal do, but let's stay with Liverpool game. They scored, Szoboszlai scored in the 11th minute to give them that early goal. Then McAllister scored in the second half. Salah getting an assist. He didn't score this time, but Salah got an assist. Salah has been either assisting or scoring since this season. But if you look at that game in general, I don't know what Newcastle what happened to Newcastle apart from Arsenal. I think it's after they actually big boys they beat this. Every other person they are bending over for them. In this game, everybody was thinking that probably Liverpool they will do something against Liverpool, but Liverpool
they did.
What did they do?
They did. The star man up front is not available in this game. He didn't start.
Possession is 61.
Thank you.
Let me start now.
Let's talk about stats. You always like to shy away from stats, and you are more sentimental.
61 for Liverpool, 39-4.
You didn't see the game with this?
Wait now.
That possession.
But they never talk finish.
Wait now. Shot is for Liverpool is 12. For Liverpool, 3 for Newcastle. Shots on target. They had 0. Newcastle had 0 shots in 19 minutes.
You know who was up front? That's what I want to tell you now. Callum Wilson.
They never give you injection, you don't they cry. But allow the man call stats. They never give you injection, you don't they cry.
Let's call the lineup. Joe Willock, Callum Wilson, starting.
Whose fault is that?
The
Thank
players
you.
are out injured. Now
Thank
the
you.
players are, you need to
Whose
rest players.
fault, bro?
And you,
Whose
let,
fault?
and you need to
Every
rest
other
players.
team in the Premier League has injuries right now, man. So that's not an excuse.
You need to rest players, but you chose the wrong time to rest players. That's just the only fault I'll say Eddie Howe
Whose
has.
fault, man?
You get, even with Liverpool at the sidelines, look at the passes. It was between Alisson, Van Dijk, and Konate. And look at in the fullback positions, I think it was Timikas. So the passes were not really going forward, if you ask me, because I was seeing that game. The passes were not really going forward. Liverpool held on to the ball, played in their own half mostly. Then whenever they saw that there was an opening, they came forward. They tried something new. They tried something different. And you're talking about total shots played 12. How many shots was on target?
3.
Imagine out of 12, that's less than 40%.
And they scored 2.
Bro, the question is they scored 2, man.
So I'm just saying they had the ball. They played. With the same thing I said about Liverpool in the beginning of the season. What I was saying about them now. They try to hold on to the ball. They don't lose the ball. And you know Liverpool players are hard in losing the ball. They're not like Man United that don't hold on to ball. They are possessive. Look, just like Man City, they are possessive. You get. Now me get this ball. You cannot take it away from my leg. I'll pass around for 90 minutes, and before you touch the ball, it will be hard for you. That's what Liverpool have been playing like since the beginning of this season. So they are not the gang pressing type that always want to cause chaos, master of chaos. They are always conservative. Play the ball, hold on to the ball, play in your own half. When they come out, you see opening, you play on the break. And that's what happened yesterday. They didn't really build up from the back and went tiki-taka till they got the goal. It was, let's pass around the midfield, pass around the back until we see that opening. They will slot in the pass there, and Salah got the assist.
I think Isak gave Liverpool an easy win in this game because he took himself out through a groin injury, maybe facilitating his move in the summer ahead of time. I don't know, conspiracy theories flying around, but I know that Isak in that team would have decimated Liverpool yesterday.
But
No doubt.
The thing is, he would have created his chances because Anthony was everywhere. Anthony Gordon was everywhere. He would have created his chances. Tonali was trying to create chances, but whenever they tried, they just go to the flanks, and there's no way to come out from
Nobody
that
in the center. Callum was just missing in action.
Even Callum Wilson himself, whenever he has the ball, it's like he has his back to goal. So you don't always have your back to goal if you want to create something meaningful. So it's just one thing I said. The lineup for Newcastle yesterday was off. They had their players in place, but the front line was not really giving me the vibe. So
okay, that game ended 2-0. Liverpool are 13 points ahead of Arsenal, even though they have played one game. They had even if Arsenal wins that game, it's still going to be 10. So we want to see 10 points cover. So for me, for most of us here on the show and most of Arsenal fans, this league is over for Arsenal.
Yet again,
But
three times in a row.
For Mo Salah, this is now after the assist yesterday. He has 52 goals and assists in 39 games for Liverpool this season. That guy should win the Ballon d'Or. Nobody should touch it.
No doubt.
Champions League like
No
this.
doubt. You
Liverpool
should bring it home.
You should bring it home.
Bring it home. That's all I want
It
to
will be the
see.
second Ballon d'Or in Africa.
Yes.
We need it. I will start campaigning for him.
We're up too, but this one should not.
Our campaign for
We're up, man.
our campaign for Salah
Who
starts
do you want
today.
to win it?
Our campaign
JJ
for
should have won it.
Yeah.
Our campaign for Salah starts today. So a phenomenal season for Mo Salah, 52 goals and assists in 39 games for Liverpool. So let's see what Liverpool is going to win. Probably the Premier League is in the bag. Let's see if they can win the Champions League to add to that trophy. Okay, let's move on to the other games. Arsenal and Nottingham Forest playing a 0-0 draw. You know, it's funny what Nuno said after the press conference. He played 4 at the back. Normally, when he plays the bigger team, he plays 5 at the back.
Mm-hmm.
But he said he played 4 at the back because Arsenal didn't have a striker. So there's no need for him to play 5 at the back. So he played the normal formation.
Why he no score now?
No, the point is that when he plays a bigger team, he wants to defend and probably hit on the break. But
Understood.
What
No
he's saying
doubt.
now that Arsenal didn't have a striker, so he doesn't need to defend
He
much.
doesn't need to defend more. Just play in the midfield.
Just play.
Just enjoy the football. If
Look at
you
what
see a goal,
Arsenal
you
is
still go.
doing. A coach can come out and say, normally they come out and say that they are afraid of Arsenal. He's not
It's
afraid.
something that triggers, man. It should trigger every Arsenal fan. It should give Mikel Arteta endless nightmares because this is the situation he's put the club in. Right? In the only saving grace for Arsenal yesterday is that Arteta took his time to build the defense and
Yes.
to build it. That's the only saving grace, man. It would have been a bloodbath. It would have been a bloodbath, but it's fine. I'm going to let Nonso fight.
No. If you look at this game generally, Arsenal not playing with Merino again as a striker for 2 consecutive games in a row. He's starting and they are not scoring goals. What is happening?
That is where the problem is.
What is happening?
The tactics is not to start the player that everybody knows is obviously.
Yes.
Not
Normally we know.
To bring him on as a sub.
Normally we know Arsenal lineup. The normal starting 11, we know what it is. Kai Havertz, Declan Rice, Partey and this person in midfield, or they got in midfield. Defense line is like that. We know how every lineup we know it, but certain instructions will be given. You get certain instructions will be given to certain players to tweak the style of play or to tweak the system of play per game, but the system of play is still going to be the same. You get, but when you now say that okay, this system of play has been out or players have been out injured, you want to tweak the system of play and you put in the player in the 60th minute and he gets you 2 goals. Everybody sees that this player is going to be the person to replace the other 2 missing. And the only plan they have is shut him down and the rest of the team will not function. If Saka was available, it's okay. Maybe if you shut him down, Saka might just do, Odegaard and Saka will just do something from that flank. Martinelli and this guy will just do something from this side, then they can still get their result. But these people are not available, so definitely you have to definitely put this player on the bench. He works in the 60th minutes. Bring him on as a super sub. It works that way for Moreno. Bring him on as a super sub. Even in the Euros he scored, it was a super sub. You get, I've not seen a game where he started 90 minutes and had a wonderful game. From Spain to the Premier League, from the Spanish La Liga to the Premier League, I've not seen a game where he had the 90 minutes to himself and he played a wonderful game and had a stellar performance. He always, whenever he has that man of the match performances, he comes in the 50th minute.
Unpopular opinion.
No, personal opinion. It's an opinion game.
He's not a striker.
I'm seeing it. As a midfielder, that's what I'm saying. As a midfielder, I've seen him play,
in this scenario, Arsenal should be looking at. I like Zinchenko's ability on the ball and scoring than Moreno starting. Moreno should come in as a sub. Trossard should move to that center. Sterling on the left. Simple.
This is easy. Start Sterling. You don't have an option. Just start Sterling.
You don't have an option. If you are going to be paying him his humongous fees, Baba, start the guy.
Start the guy anyhow. For me,
start the guy. Or you put one in that set. Forget about legend, man.
He's a legend. Play him.
After the press conference, Arteta came to
the
press and said, "I know what we are lacking in that piece up there." You know that it's trying to
see, Arteta, we don't want you to come out and tell us after 9 months later that everybody has been crying for you. We don't want you to come out here and tell us you know what is missing. We knew it 9 months before you. The fact that you are coming out to say it now means that you are delusional. Because you should at least receive some common sense. Right? You should receive some common sense, man.
Because if you look at this league, it should be more easy to win than last season. When
of course, a golden opportunity fell into the lap of Arteta. And while Arteta was snoozing on the job, Slot came in and stole the thing from his hands.
You know how many points Liverpool have dropped this season? Still, Arsenal didn't even cover any points. It's crazy for Arsenal.
This season might just be... how many games remaining? 30... I think it's they've played 26, so it's remaining about they played 27, so it's remaining about 11 games to go. Now 11 games to go. If Liverpool have played 28, so it's remaining 10 for Liverpool.
Yeah.
So if they win the remaining 10, which means they have 30 points. How many do they have now?
They have
67.
They finish 97, which is impossible.
If they win the remaining 10, which means this league is still going to be the 90 points gap league.
I really don't think so.
And this time around, they might even go run away with the league because last time they did the 97 points. I'm just saying, the last time they did the 97 points, they didn't touch the league.
Of course,
now, this time,
they are not. I'm sure they are not winning the next 10, 11 games.
So we know they're not going to win.
They will definitely,
but they are winning at least. They are winning at least 6.
The problem is that
Arsenal
will not be there to catch up.
At least 6 of those games will be won.
I'm thinking hopefully we finish above Arsenal so that rub it in their faces.
Okay, let's talk about the next game. The next game is Brentford and Everton. That game ended 1-1. Good game for both teams. Which has scored in the first half, but the Everton equalized in the second half to make it 1-1. I think West have done well with Everton.
Yes,
when we're calling about who will score, John said Mbeumo will score, and I said Beto will score. And they went on to play 1-1. It wasn't good enough for me. It wasn't good
enough, yes.
Because I wanted Everton to just get that result. If they had gotten a win, they would probably top Man United and they would top I just want teams to just be like, we are above Man United and celebrate it like their trophy. If Man United finish 18th, I don't mind. But it was a good game to see. The both teams going at each other back and forth. They wanted to get the result. Everybody deserved the result. They needed the result. Everton especially needed the result to be far away from the drop zone.
Okay, both of them needed the result. Okay, remember, before we move to our YouTube channel, let's talk about Manchester United. They won that game. They won that game against Ipswich Town 3 goals to 2. It was an interesting game because again Manchester United conceded first.
Yes.
I can't even.
They went 2 goals down.
No.
That's why they go one goal,
One goal down.
One goal.
Delete.
an own goal and an own goal.
Then
2-1.
Mossy owns goal. Then they went 2-1. Then
2-2.
delete 2-2.
Then Maguire scored.
Then Maguire scored in the second half to make it 3-2.
The person that scored the own goal was it United? They went 2 goals down. They went 2 goals down. Mapa,
Okay, so okay, Mossy
Yes!
went 3 goals down.
it should be is now Mossy name them put
Nice
right.
score.
Now he score, not be when he score. Maybe I go find who scored their own for them.
But Manchester United win that game 3 goals.
But true, AC scored 3 goals on that match.
I tell you, and they still don't win. They still don't win.
This defender scoring for Manchester United, their strikers are not scoring, even though they started Zeski and Højlund and Garnacho as their striker. But 3 of them can't score a goal, especially both Zeski and Højlund. They need to do something about the striking option. These 2 guys cannot play. Like, how many games now they have not scored in a row?
Zeski is not playing as a 9.
It doesn't matter. You're
It
a
doesn't matter,
It
bro.
matters. It
Even
matters.
When they were signing Zeski, what was the KPI? It's goal,
It's
bro.
not goal,
It's
though.
goal.
It's
He's
not
played
good.
behind
When
the
they
striker.
score,
It's goal, man.
when they sign, see, I'll give you this.
I'll
scenario.
ask you one
calm down.
simple
I'll ask
question.
you this scenario now. When they signed Weghorst, did he come in as a striker, and where did the coach play him?
He was playing behind the striker. See, number 8.
Is Wales an attacker or not?
He is.
He's a
But where he
striker,
played,
simple.
Where he played, Zeski
Where
has
he
told you-
played, no
look at Zeski.
So far
He
as
drops
you are,
deep.
so far as
Okay,
you are a striker, your
let me ask you a
KPI
question.
is goal and
Okay,
assist.
John, let me ask a question. Where does Rooney play?
Thank you.
Rooney,
You know that Rooney is 9.5.
Thank you.
9.5.
Yes.
Yes.
Before.
How many goals is
How many goals he scored? Thank
Wait
you.
now.
In fact,
Wait,
talking
Rooney,
of
you cannot
Dubai,
compare Rooney
And
and Zeski.
Come on.
please,
now.
let's
You
not
cannot
go
compare
there.
the two.
Let's
See,
not
because-
go there.
Because this guy from Rooney played as a false 9, played as a second striker.
If you
Played
like,
as
call
nine.
him AM.
You get
He
it? He played as 9. Wait, calm down. He
It's
played as 9,
Wait.
and the team he played for, they did supply.
not about
He was
it.
supplying.
It's the same
No, he
thing.
was supplying,
It's the
and they were
same
supplying
team.
him as well. You get? They did supply, but this team supply no they enter positive. Look at the game here. If you have seen, I'll still say it. How many times? Because now I was watching that game yesterday, and somebody said, "I Nkunku Kakoya Amma," and I'm like, Nkunku have like 75 supplies and still not score one. You get this Højlund guy is not getting supply enough. He has his back he has his back to goal. He's not getting
Who's
supply enough.
fault, man?
Zeski is dropping too deep. Zeski tells you he's not a 9, he's not a 10, he's a 9.5. You get? I see. If you see Zeski's game yesterday, if you have seen Zeski's game yesterday, you see that he has the performance. He has the
I will
flair.
just ask you one question.
Wait,
right?
let me explain this. Finish your that you went.
You will explain
see,
that, but
he
I'll
has
ask this
he has the
question
flair.
afterwards.
He has the what's it called? The ability of a what would I call it now? A player that can dribble and everything. The physicality that he can run, he can dribble and all of those things.
Productivity.
But the end goal is Baba score goals.
Do you
And
know-
he created more chances in that game than Bruno Fernandes.
We are not asking you to create chances. Your job is burying
Yeah,
the ball
see,
in the
he
back
created
of
more
the
chances
net.
than Bruno Fernandes. But what happened?
See,
What happened?
this-
He did not get the pass over to Højlund. The passes were still going to Garnacho on the flanks.
You know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking that Zeski probably might fit well in Arsenal team than Manchester United team.
forget about that one now. This one is something that is never going to happen.
Yes.
What happens when you cross wires and you do the things you're not supposed to do? You get shot, right? You are putting the fringe benefits of having a player in a squad over the core KPI. Baba, you be electrician, your core job na electrician. If you sabi how to do plumbing, that one na jara for the person wey hire you. You understand me? Baba, in this case, your core job na go.
His
Baba,
job is not
your
goals.
core job is
His
goals,
job is to
assist,
help-
QED.
His job is
Simple
to
and
help
short.
Højlund
If
become the best version of
unless
himself.
you are a midfielder,
Mm.
are you a midfielder?
Yes.
No, you're not a midfielder.
Look
You are
at
an
Zeski.
attacker.
Look at Zeski.
You're a striker.
Wait, look at
You were
Zeski in
scoring in
Bologna.
Bologna.
Look at Zeski.
Let's
He
not
has
call
scoring
him-
in Bologna. How many goals he gets?
Bro, but now you know, right? When you
How many
declare
goals
when
he
you
get?
declare
That is
and
it.
sign
See,
up, you
You
don't
need
know.
clamor for signing.
Yes,
it.
because
And
you are a
let
pseudo
God-
United fan
God
and you
will-
were clamoring
God
for
will-
his
God will-
signature.
God will- if this maybe just a quick forget. Strikers from Italy to Premier League they do waiting. They know they waiting. I talk am before. I don't teach am for this lecture plenty times. Strikers from Serie A to Premier League no they function well.
Whose
They
fault,
actually
bro?
dey up.
Whose fault, bro? Because
So
Manchester
Zeski came
United
in,
knew this and they
and
went to buy the
this
guy.
guy came in
And you
I've
were
said-
backing his purchase
because
here
because
on the air.
he can play when Bruno is not available. And look at that game, Bruno was missing in action, and this guy played.
I think the problem is they misprofiled him. For example, who bought him is Ten Hag, and he was planning to play him either as a striker or behind the striker.
Yeah, the striker.
Now, this coach Amorim came in and the formation changed.
So he's playing behind the striker.
Truthfully, Zesky doesn't fit into this particular formation that he's playing. He's trying to find a way to fit in Zesky in this formation. That's the problem. Is that they changed the coach. Probably he might have picked from by now if probably
Ten Hag
was there, because they profiled him to play in a particular position, but he has to play maybe as a midfielder.
Look,
I have a pointer to make, right?
Look at Zesky's
Go and look at Manchester United's formation under RVM and tell me where Zesky was playing, because it's the same formation and Zesky was scoring goals for fun under RVM. So what changed, man? What
the same
changed?
formation with this Amorim is playing.
What changed? Nothing changed,
The same
man.
formation Amorim is playing.
Bro, go look at it. Nothing changed.
The 3 in the back, Amorim is playing.
Bro, Amorim is not playing 3 in the back, man. He's playing 5 in the back. Go check that match when the game is playing, man.
And he said
That's what it is. Go look at RVM too, man.
Van Nistelrooy, does he play 5 at the back?
Go watch the games, man.
He played 4-2-3-1, the same formation with
Bro, it's still the
with more
same
energy
thing.
level.
5 men at the back.
I'm just saying this one now. We can't continue to fault Zesky. His build-up play is there. His hold-up play is there. His physical.
Bro, you're not signed for build-up and hold-up, man.
Whenever
Go
there's a
score
long
goal.
ball,
Simple.
whenever there's a long ball, you're there to hold up play for other people to run and get it. The same thing Lukaku did. You get. But the thing is, when Lukaku was in it, whenever he drops the ball for somebody running in the channel, the player still finds a way to give him back the pass for him to score the goals. You get, but for Man United, the passes are not coming back. The person is running sheepishly, selfishly to try get himself a goal, and he runs like a headless chicken into a defender.
Okay, that game ended 3-2, but let's talk about the goals. First goal, it was a miscommunication from Dogu and Onana for them to consider goal, the first goal, but they scored 2 goals on goal. But if you look at this game generally, if you look at the goals they consider rubbish goal match time.
Amorim should lock the defenders and Onana in a room for 24 hours. Let them talk to themselves. Let them learn how to talk to themselves without using words. Simple and short.
Okay, let's see what match time will be, because if you look at that game,
that first goal, we keep asking we come back to that first goal and we ask the question.
I don't understand. You see, Dogu has covered already. Why are you coming out?
If Dogu takes that pass, he will pass it to Onana. That guy will charge Onana. Onana will lose the ball to that guy, or he will balloon it into straight. Now you don't know. Now we don't know. Now because he's out of his line, and the ball is rolling into the 18-yard box. The only thing was communication. Onana picks it up, calms the pressure down, because ball don't dey hand. Once ball they go keep a hand, you know if you charge go keep again. You get. But out of the lack of communication between Dogu and because everybody is still saying Onana shouldn't have left his line. Onana was charging for that ball as well. If you notice, Onana was coming for the ball. So nobody should come and blame Onana for that first goal, and nobody should blame Dogu. The thing is, he has his eye on the ball, and his eye was not on Onana. Now the only thing is communicate, and the goalkeeper holds the ball to his hand, because if you have taken that pass, maybe Onana will be at the back post, and you pass to him, and the goalkeeper see, it's a 50-50 kind of thing. You win the ball, you pass to Onana, he charges Onana loses the ball, he scores. You get. Or you get the ball back and you try to turn around, he takes it from you and he scores. So either ways, let the goalkeeper take the ball with his hands, and you don't commit a back pass foul, because if you pass the ball back to Onana and out of that pressure, he picks it up, it's a back pass, and he picks it up with his hand, and it's a foul. And either way, it's a foul. So the only thing is leave the ball for Onana, because it was already close by.
The thing is that Dogu is already on the ball.
Onana he never reached. Look at the two of them. He's not never reached that ball.
Onana is one of the things, but they bought him is that he knows how to handle pressure when you give him a back pass. So
Thank you.
All
these people that used to put in their CV, I can work under pressure. How much?
So, but Dogu got a red card in that game. It was a reckless tackle. He was giving his own matching order. That's first record for in England. Let's see how many matches he's going to miss, because he has been a good signing for Amorim. But he made that tackle in the first half. He was given a record. But in the second half, Manchester United scoring from 2 corner kicks and Maguire scoring the 3rd goal to make it 3-2. They defended well to win that game 3-2. So good 3 points for Manchester United. Even though they are still conceding goals, they need to find a way. Just find a way to fix this goal that I consider is too many for them to conceive. Okay, the final game that happened is Manchester City winning again away to Spurs 1-0. Haaland scoring another goal. He is the first player to score 20 goals in the Premier League. 20 goals for now.
20 plus goals in 3 seasons.
Yes,
look at it.
Come on, is it 20 goals?
It no concern me. In no concern, you cannot water down my guy. You cannot water down my Viking.
He's the
at
first,
all.
first player that's in 3 seasons, first 3 seasons, he has scored 20 goals in 3 seasons. Good results for him. I saw that game. I think Manchester United are back. Manchester City are back. I'm not saying they are back, but they played good football. They played well. And Kushanov was actually the revolution. He defended with his life.
Oh my
And Pep was
Kushanov.
talking about him after the press conference that everybody loved this guy in the dressing room. This guy is going to be the star in the future. And I think he's going to be a star in the future because if you look at the way he's played, he's actually 1 million to the Premier League.
Yeah.
It's not easy for you to come from outside the Premier League to starting for a team like Manchester City. So, but in this game generally, good game for Manchester City. Now, they are fourth on the table for 7 points. The team now is Nottingham Forest is 48, they are 47. So they might actually finish third. But in this game, finally, good game for Manchester City.
Good game for City. Chelsea are in our rear view mirror right now. Nottingham Forest just neck and neck with us. We are going to dust them coming in the weekend or when else we are playing. But for me, I want to come back to two fundamentals in the team. You cannot understate the impact of Kushanov in the defense. You cannot also understate the impact of this guy, the mini Rodri in the side. You can't also understate the impact of Savinho in the side because Savinho had a sitter in that game, though he missed it. And then you also see the impact of Mamouche as well, doing those runs, creating chances and doing things for the team. I'm super happy. We are feeling the energy back, and I think we are about to go on a run.
No, he said doing those runs. Is it those runs? He's supposed to score goals, though.
Baba
he's not supposed to do runs.
Shebi, you say it's 9 weeks,
he's
so you cannot contradict yourself.
He's not supposed to do runs now.
If you contradict yourself,
you can still score goals while not being on top form for the club. You can still score goals.
And Baba has scored goals
and
for
he scored
the club.
a goal.
He has scored goals for the club. Yes.
But I'm just saying his job is not to come and do runs.
Unlike somebody in United that doesn't know where
if I tell you about the runs now, you say, if I tell you about the runs, you say no, it's KPI. In this game,
simple.
In this game, what was his KPI? Did he score?
Has he scored?
No.
Yes or no?
Did he have an assist?
Did he create?
No.
Did he create?
Yes.
Did he create
Did he have an
chances
assist?
on goals?
No, because
yes.
you cannot contradict yourself.
You are the one contradicting yourself. You
saying,
are the one that said that players take 9 weeks to bet into the league, and Baba is still on his third week if we are counting
he's
or
supposed
second
to be
week,
scoring goals.
and he's already scoring goals. So Baba, take a chill pill and go and sit in your relegation zone. Simple and short. Go and sit in your relegation zone, in your island of irrelevance. Go and sit there.
I don't know why you take a personal. No, it's not something personal. I'm just saying 9 weeks. Your KPI is even if you cannot score hat trick every week, you cannot be a Haaland that will score nine hat trick most times. Score 1 goal, get 1 assist, run around is okay. His KPI is to score goals according to you. As a striker, KPI not to score goals, and in this game he did not score.
Bro,
so now and you're okay with
has he scored for the club?
I don't know how you judge players. The way you judge players,
like, scored for the club? Yes or no?
You got to understand me. Let's just give this guy a fair
Zesky and Højlund have not scored in the better part of 3 months for the club. Yes, let's go there.
Come on, John.
They have not scored for the club in the better part of the last 3 months. Let's go 2 months plus. He's telling me to calm down right now because they have not scored in the latter part of 2 months. And if I were the manager of that club, they will be bought without salary for the coming parts of the season. Now let's talk at this guy coming over and playing for this club right now. He has scored goals for Manchester City. He has scored more than 1 goal for the club. He has created more than 1 assist, and he has his chances. So, bro, if you don't like, and go eat your heart out, man. Simple and short.
Man City winning that game 1 goal to nil. John is always passionate about Manchester City.
I just like the fair person. When City is not performing well, you be like, it's okay. It's so fine. I'm saying we are City. And the biggest thing is this. We did 4 in a row.
Bro, if you've never done it, you can't take it away from these guys who have done it. And you know,
bro, this is football.
The sad thing about this conversation is that we are never on the same level. West Ham and City never on the same level. By all right, you have no right to talk to me in football when we talk about football because West Ham, you are non-existent.
The same year you conquered Europe was the first time I conquered Europe. We both conquered Europe.
You know me, bro. How many Premier League titles, man? Let's go there.
Okay,
John, calm down.
How many Premier League titles?
Calm down,
I'm
guys.
And
just
let's
saying,
have a conversation, man.
if,
Simple and
see,
short.
if the scorecard is this, let's
You
use that
are the one
scorecard.
contradicting
Let's use
yourself.
that scorecard
You said
for
9 weeks
everybody.
for coming into the Premier League. 9 weeks has not elapsed. Baba has registered his goals. Give the man his flowers. Simple and short. Stop being a hypocrite. Simple and short.
John, if you like, trigger yourself from now.
Bro,
to
you're
next
the
time.
one
It's still going to
triggered,
be a
man.
joke,
Simple
man.
and
It's
short.
still going to be a joke to me because if you want to use a scorecard to judge a player or a team, make the outline they equal. Let the rules be plain to everybody to see. I keep saying it. I will say 9 weeks fine, but your KPI is to score goals, and he came in against the first 3 games.
Baba has registered 3 goals for the club. Simple and short.
John, will you shut up? You've been
I'm not
talking and you're
shutting up,
shouting.
man. Simple and
John,
short.
you shut up and let me talk. You're
I'm not
letting me finish
shutting
my
up,
sentence.
man. Simple
If
and short.
John, I don't understand. First 3 games, no goal. Third game against Newcastle, a hat-trick. Yes? That was the goals. First game, the game he scored the hat-trick against
3
Newcastle.
goals.
And,
Simple and short.
and that's the only match he scored. Alan was not available there. And he scored a hat-trick in that game and he went off and Bob did the rest. And they got 4 goals to 1. So I'm just saying this this is a guy that came into the Premier League. We know he's expected to have 9 weeks because he's coming from the Bundesliga. You get, but the performance level is there. He has the runs, he has everything. Though he has not gotten to the Premier League level yet because you're still seeing those lapses. You get, but he scored a hat-trick against Newcastle. Good game for him. You get 2 assists from that hat-trick. It's from the goalkeeper. Long balls, which means he's making the runs he needs to make. I'm not going to discredit the runs he makes. But when you say he made the runs, and you, as a person that always criticize, when I talk about players making the runs, you criticize the players because they didn't get on the score sheet. Because I tell you, he made the run, he got the assist, he did this. He said his KPI is to score goals.
Yes.
According to you.
Yes.
According to you. Now, this guy made the runs, created the chances, did not have the goal, did not have the assist.
Yes.
And you're okay with it. You're like,
I'm okay
he's
because
making
he
it.
has 23 goals this season and 14 assists
Did he have
in
the
this
goal?
season.
Did he have the goal
Simple
from
and
Man
short.
City?
Bro,
No. He had
let's
the goals
look
for
at
Eintracht Frankfurt.
his performance.
You
Paripasu
can't compare-
Zeski.
you can't compare his
Zeski coming to
performance
the
as
Premier
Frankfurt.
League. Zeski Højlund coming to the Premier League. How many goals did they score when they started? How many of them scored on their debut? Let's go back. Let's look at it, man.
Okay,
Let's go back.
Man City winning that game 1-0. 1-0. They are now in the top 4 of that competition. Man City are now 4th on the position, 47 points. Okay, let's move on to our YouTube channel. Remember, guys, we are live on YouTube at Volt FM Sports. Whether you think Mamouche is doing well or not, well, John says he's doing well. Not so. He's trying to get his own.
Bro,
I'm just saying.
Has
I'm
he
not going to
scored?
present-
Yes
I'm not-
or no?
see,
Simple
John,
and
if
short.
you understand me, I'm
I
not
understand
dis-
where both of
I'm
you
not
are going.
discrediting. I'm not discrediting
Yeah,
the
John,
guy.
you
He's a
spoke
good
about
player.
the KPI to score goals.
Go score goals.
He didn't
KPI,
score in
KPI,
that game.
KPI.
Okay.
Now,
Has
he
he
didn't
scored?
score.
Yes or no?
In 5 games that he has started, he has not scored. And he
He
scored in 1
5
out of-
games
wait,
he has
John,
played, he has
John,
scored
wait.
3.
John, wait. And he's managed to score
It's an
3.
average of how many goals
He
per
managed to
game?
score 3 in 1
0.3
game.
goal per game. Go
get-
and check Zeski and Højlund's record in the past 2 months.
John,
If
I
they
don't know why
are
you
on
keep calling-
0.3
I don't know why you
goals
keep
per
calling
game.
Zeski and Højlund. Zeski and
Simple,
Højlund.
because we were talking about them that they did not have.
Watkins.
We were talking
There's
about.
Oli Watkins
I
that
am
at some
talking
point-
about
John,
Zeski
John,
and
John,
Højlund. No,
John,
I am
I
talking
could
about
tell you about
Zeski
every
and
other Premier
Højlund
League
because
player.
those are the guys I made the statement about that their KPI is to score goals.
John,
And they
I could
haven't
take-
scored
I
goals.
could give you a clip.
Simple
I
and
could
short.
give you a clip of when you talked about Oli Watkins not scoring goals this season, and he said John Duran was coming off the bench to score the goals.
Yes.
I'll give you a clip of that. And you discredited Oli Watkins for not scoring.
Same
the
way you
goals.
discredited him last season for scoring bulk of his goals through penalties.
Okay.
You
Same
discredit-
way, yes or no?
you
Let's
discredit
go to
other
our YouTube
players.
channel.
Yes or no?
Let's go to before I take us. Let's go to our YouTube
Why are you
channel.
tongue tied, man?
You people are arguing on things that are even irrelevant to me, even so. But let's go to our YouTube channel. And Athletic will be welcome to the show. And Chuku Igwe Noble, I can see. I think this first time you are joining us. Okay, this is not an argument. If you think it's an argument, we are just having a football banter between both of them. That's what makes the show very, very interesting. We banter ourselves between West Ham. Remember, even though both of you have different clubs you are supporting, remember we are still going to analyze it fair and
Fair,
we have to
but
be
the
fair.
thing is, John is
We
not
have-
always fair.
We have to be
Let's
fair.
be honest.
I am being fair, simple and
So
short.
let's move on to our YouTube channel and read some of the comments. Okay, Chuku Igwe Nobu, welcome to the show. Please remember to subscribe to our channel. And I think to be I stand with John on this one. Chelsea should wait, make we move up before they start dreaming of top 4 for that
I
fourth
cite
place.
you, man.
Initially, they were not contending for top four. Make them listen to Enzo Lacazara. Okay. And Athletic also saying Newcastle was used for training at Anfield. Yesterday was a Liverpool versus obstacles for training. You can see the ease with which Salah dribbled through into the 18-yard box. Gordon's was confused. Okay. And Athletic is also saying Ambody was having sock. What does that mean? he had 58 attacks from the right, courtesy of Dogu and Garnacho. Dogu got booked. Ambody went ahead to remove Garnacho,
Yes,
leaving
and he walked
Zesky
off.
and the person at the right. Finally, he's saying, I don't know the ship that offloaded Zesky and Højlund in Manchester United. Really played behind the striker, yet he scored goals. Just like Lampard, Zesky and Højlund are waste of human beings. Okay, let's go to other channel, other people that commented. Chukwu Igwe Nobu, welcome to the show. Say, good morning, my people. I am Nobu from Enugu. Arsenal is always a Netflix SC. They can't win the league. I am a Chelsea fan. Okay, Chukwu Igwe, welcome to the show. Please remember to subscribe to our channel. Mahaka, welcome to the show. He says City has stuffed hard by. Oh, okay, I think this is the first time you are commenting too. Please remember to subscribe to our channel too. Joseph Ibe, good morning, Vote FM. This is the spirit I am looking for from Manchester United, but I will jail this Amorim of a man. Højlund doesn't score. Why not bring in Chido Obi Martins? He's also saying half bread is better than nothing. Højlund is nothing here, and Chido Obi Martin is half bread here. That guy is not supposed to be supposed to be in our starting lineup. Give me Chido Obi Martins Amorim. Okay, let's
valid point.
Let's see if it will. If they will.
I think he go pain us now that they let him go, and now they could have used him.
No, he played the two last matches against Tottenham Hotspur, and the other match he played.
Okay,
what was his numbers?
Well, he said that give the boy more chances. If Højlund is not scoring, give him a whole run of games, which makes sense sometimes. Okay, and Athletic Obi say, and also Abeg Grace, Mamouche has scored a hat-trick in less than 4 weeks of appearance. So, what are you saying? Who has scored hat-trick in West Ham in months? Please don't enter the argument.
No, I'm just saying the KPI according to John.
So, Athletic Obi also is saying, okay, is implying somebody. Okay, Emmanuel Okitibi, John, being a fan is being an analyst is different now. Okay, also is a West Ham fan, but a football analyst. Okitibi is saying Mamouche is doing well, but judging by John KPI theory, that boy has not done excellent.
By KPI theory,
he's better than Zesky. Zesky has just 3 goals and 1 assist in the Premier League, and he's played more games than Mamouche. Simple.
Okay. According to KPI theory, he's not doing anything.
Finally, okay. Emmanuel is also saying. Anaclet is also saying, okay, he's playing. How many matches for Mamouche and how many goals? So they
thank you, man.
Valid point. 5 matches, 1 hat-trick, so and that's the end.
Okay, let's see. They are asking themselves questions. You can answer yourself in the comment section. Remember, guys, we are live on YouTube at Vote FM Soap, and they are telling us to come. But we are actually having fun here. We are not actually arguing anything. We are having fun.
It's the banter.
It's the banter that you see. That's why I love my team. You know, when we enter this bantering thing, everybody is on their feet. They want to win the argument, which is actually nice for the show. Okay, let's take phone calls because before we take few phone calls, before we talk about MPFA, because Rangers International played yesterday and they won Sunshine Star.
Finally.
I think in the last 2 games they had at home, they won.
Yeah, 3
they played against Remote Stars last week.
3 goals against Sunshine. So we're going to take calls now and we'll talk about that game. Remember, somewhere in Spain, Real Madrid won again. Real Sociedad in that
narrow escape.
Grandpa Bobby.
And as long as I'm concerned, as long as I'm concerned, somebody says small boys win 1-0 and Real Madrid is small boy. Simple.
They won away from home. They are going to go to the.
Remember they play academic graduate.
Small boys win 1-0. That's all I know. It don't concern me. Small boys win 1-0.
Real Madrid winning that second leg of the not the second game of the Copa del Rey semi-final. Real Sociedad 1-0. Entry scoring the only goal of that game. So they go next week at Santiago to play the return leg. Somewhere in Coppa Italia, Juventus was knocked out of the Coppa Italia. That game finished draw, but they went to penalty and Empoli and in the next round of that competition. Okay, before we talk about Rangers, let's take phone calls. The number to call is 0706 048 5853, or alternatively you can call 0915 5708347. Let's take the first call.
Hello, good morning.
Yeah, hello, good
Good
morning.
morning.
Name and location, please. Pedro, what is your contribution? Please step away from your radio set, please. Okay. It's better. Okay, what's your contribution?
Good morning now.
Good morning, my brother.
Is that much today? You need to talk about
No. We'll talk about them. Now, me, I get match now. Leicester City and now 3 points in the
Leicester
bag.
for the win.
3 points in the bag. No, that one not supposed to stress you.
Premium players tomorrow.
For pockets, that kind of thing.
after you don't allow you make national, you'll come in Leicester City. You lose that match. Leicester City, the fight for the relegation.
Thank you.
And for Manchester City, congratulations to them.
Thank you.
And I just hope that they can win again for us to do it and so that they can move to that or four.
Okay.
And let them know celebrate. That is how they told you to celebrate. Don't won and that because they won relegation to a team.
Okay, all right.
For Liverpool, they are already the runaway league champion. That's not they can.
All right.
Thank you
very much. Okay, thank you very much. Liverpool obviously are going to run away with this league. Okay, let's take more calls. Yeah, hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning.
morning.
Name and location, please.
This is Prince Daniel. You find the money fine.
Okay, where are you calling from?
Yeah.
Okay, what is your contribution?
Yeah. I better help me ask Oga John how far.
I do. I won my game.
You won your game.
Yes.
Which team? You don't divert.
I won my game, man. City won their game. And you guys barely escaped yesterday. Yes.
Well, yesterday, what did I tell you? I told you that we are going to shock you.
You won, but 3 goals were scored by the opposite team.
It doesn't matter. What matters is
I know now, double standards as usual.
Anyways, I think I stumbled into you guys' argument about Zezi. I think one thing about Zezi is not a nice striker actually, but he's someone that he knows how to arrange the ball from the midfield. He plays football. So I think I still prefer him than Højlund for the moment.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah, it was a good game yesterday. Man, you will still have a long way to go. So by June or July, that's when we'll start getting ourselves again.
Yeah.
But thank God for doing. Against Arsenal, I don't know how it's going to be, Sha. It's going to be a cracker. Thank you very much, guys.
Thank you very much. Thank you for your contribution. Okay, you can still call us and tell us this argument we had in the studio. What do you think about it too? Okay, let's take more calls. Yeah, hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good
Name and
morning.
location, please.
He's OG, Manchester United.
Welcome.
Manchester United are calling today.
OG
Okay.
Manchester United.
OG.
You know,
I cite you.
if you go fast,
Please, did you eat
if you
before
go
that
fast
game?
spree before.
Yes.
Oh, yesterday I decided to eat early.
Okay. Well done.
Yesterday, I don't understand. Manchester United is no longer looking like United I know. A team of United. Manchester United, 20 times champion.
Yes.
It's like they are playing like a schoolboys team. What I'm seeing in Manchester United now, I don't know how is it a good coach or not? You people should help me answer this question.
We have to give him time. Maybe
He's a good coach. You have to give him time.
But is it the players is the problem?
I think it's the player.
Yes.
Yeah, look at
1,000 times.
Look
yes.
at Dogun. You can see he's performing well.
Yeah.
Apart from he got the red card yesterday, but he's performing
Dogu
well.
performed well last night. Euro exceptional last night. I'm giving you their names.
What I'm
Zeski.
seeing now is a different Manchester United. When I started supporting Manchester United during Ferguson era, yeah, United is a nice team. They play good football.
Yeah.
They entertain teams. They give you trophies.
Yeah.
And when you watch them, you love football.
Yeah.
But what I'm seeing in Manchester United now is a different ball game. You know, I'm called United.
Yeah.
But when I see things that is, sometimes I don't watch Manchester United game again. I just use my phone now because the result always afraid. Because if I watch the United game, if they lose, I will not eat. So it's better I ignore it.
Okay.
So that's me. That's the way I do because I always ignore Manchester United games. But yes, last night I watched it, and immediately they scored that goal, first goal. I started, even some people that are around me started feeling it because I'm no longer good term with them.
Okay.
So when we equalize and we score again, I'm giving myself a good habit because I just carry food and start eating it immediately before the match ended. So when they gave that red card, my face turned again before they equalized in the first half.
Okay.
Manchester United scored another goal. So what I'm seeing in United is no longer the Manchester United.
All right, thank you very much.
Yeah.
You will grow.
All I want you guys to do is that United will be back. But let me just watch this coach Amorim.
All right.
Yeah.
Exactly what is happening.
Thank you very much.
John,
Yes.
the way you are vibrating this morning, you need to bring your temper down because the city is not doing well. You guys are going to off lessons.
Yeah, well, we are better than you guys by 10 times, man. 10 times, man.
You no longer in Champions League.
10 times better than you, man. Straight up. Straight up.
Bring
You never did 4 in a row. We've matched your treble,
Thank
and
you
we are
very
going
much.
to match your trophy haul.
Thank you very much.
Simple.
Oh, much what?
Okay, thank you very much. If Man City can win 2030, it's going to be to see in the future, but let's see if it's going to possible. It's going to take a very, very long time for them to achieve.
What just said, we are going to match your trophy haul, which means Man United will remain trophyless.
Yeah, hello, good morning.
We've already done 37 in the last decade, man.
Good
Go
morning.
look
Name
at
and
stats.
location, please.
Can you speak from up?
Okay, what is your contribution?
You see, I just want to talk about that.
Okay.
Arsenal has been a decrease. Every time you watch their match and every other thing, every season, during the era of Wenger, we had survival of 4. Now it's survival of 7 position this season in a row. If you ask me, the management of Arsenal has a problem. And secondly, this is their fans. See, they are talking at times, they just want to come and win the league. You ask yourself, those who want to win the league, where are the players? You build your team around one person. Now that person is not around, everything is no striker. You think you want to act like a Guardiola. Guardiola could win a Champions League because of what? He has to bring in support like Highland.
Yeah.
Like, you don't have any striker. You think maybe you are going to win the league and you come out there, we are still for the title, after everything. Like, they are saying it's very clear now. Very clear. Internationalization of peace. Can you tell us what's happening with your club? Because you are telling us you are going to win the league, you are going to win the league. Gone out for life. Gone out for life. No time.
You don't need to come for intimidation or nah. It's not fair, man.
Let me tell you, all Arsenal fans, if they don't change that mentality, Chelsea will win Premiership. Man U will win Premiership before even the Arsenal.
Man U will still fan. No go there.
I'm telling you that. I don't count that as Arsenal. It's one of the worst of the Premiership. You want to talk of making noise? We went on beaten. How many years?
Then go win them before you, Sha.
More than 30 years. Check is other 2001. So is that outside? So that their games are so close. For Man City and that of Nottingham Forest. I know Nottingham Forest will definitely come out of that position because Man City is going to push them out. Okay. If Arsenal said don't take care of them, Arsenal himself might be struggle for the support. I'm telling you.
Okay.
So, there's nothing sure for them. They always start putting end up,
all right.
Annoying people.
All right, thank you very much.
Thank
Thank you
you
very much. In the MPFA
No
result,
trophy for
Enyimba and Shooting Stars 1-1, Heartland and Owerri, Heartland of Owerri and Academy Warriors played out a 0-0 draw. Kwara United and Abia Warriors 0-0. Plateau winning Bayelsa United 1-0. Nasarawa United 1, Remo Stars 0. Remo Stars losing that leaders. Lobby Stars 0, Niger Tornadoes 2, Kano Pillars win Aqua United 1-0. Rangers International beating Sunshine Stars 3-0. Okay, Rangers winning yesterday. It was a good game for 3 goals in the first half actually. All the goals were scored in the first half. Now Rangers are third on the table, 10 points behind Remo.
Let's not forget that this win is critical because Remo lost as well. So
that is 10 points. Yes.
From 13 points is 10 points now. All thanks to Nasarawa United.
We have to believe now.
We believe.
Believe. You have faith.
For me, there is no belief. Top 2, top 3, even Shooting Star. I think Shooting Star lost again. So I think all thanks to the teams that lost, Remo Stars, and all thanks to the teams that won against them, and Nasarawa United and the other team. But I just feel like, for me, Rangers went into this game with the expectation that we had in mind. Go, make the runs, get the results from the first whistle, get the result for us.
Nah.
Because and if you have seen the atmosphere yesterday, it was fun to see that the players. I keep saying it. It's not about coming to the game and looking sluggish and all of those things. Perform. Once you run 90 minutes, you see result, because after they got the third goal, you still see them coming forward to try to get a couple of goals. Even when the position side, Sunshine Stars came at us, there was players running behind to defend.
Now Rangers are third on the table, 1 point behind Shooting Stars, who are second, but 10 points behind Remo Stars, who are 51 points. Let's see if
The league
Rangers
is still open.
is still open. If Rangers can actually find a way to close down this game, we need to just believe somehow that we can win this league somehow. So, but let's see what happens with Rangers National, and if we can retain that title. Thank you for joining us today's show. You know, all the arguments we're having in today. Remember, West Ham have a game with Leicester today by 9 p.m. So
and they will lose.
Let's see if team will win against Leicester, because Leicester is part of the team that is donating points in the Premier League. But tomorrow we'll see. Today actually by 9 p.m. we'll see if they are going to win between West Ham is going to beat Leicester City in that game. Thank you for joining us today's show. Tomorrow we'll come back and talk football. We'll have another set of arguments. We'll take your calls, more calls tomorrow, to give your own opinion about everything we are talking about. My name is Godwin, and have a good day. Bye for now.
Hello, Enugu, and welcome to Volt 104.3 FM, where music meets the voltage.
Malik Siwobi gets the ball out to the left-hand side. The delivery comes in. Oh, it's a goal! It's a goal!
Entertainment. News and politics.
Enugu State governor has sent us to the
Gospel.
God,
and let them have dominion. The kingdom of God is within people.
Odenibo.
Awesome programs exclusively on
Volt 104.3 FM.
Some people